Hey everybody, I love it when video ideas come to me just really naturally. Like I'm just going about my business doing my makeup and I just feel compelled to tell you about something. And that's kind of what this video is all about. I was doing my makeup last weekend and I was thinking about what eyeshadow am I going to use, and with the outfit I was wearing, like I didn't really want to do anything colorful. So I was thinking, how do I make this look special? How do I still make this pop and seem kind of interesting? And I started using one of my shadows that was neutral, but it had kind of a metallic finish. And I'm like, this is the way to go. When you want to make kind of a pretty effect with your eyeshadow, but yet you want to stay in the neutral color range. A way you can really make your eyes pop, make it interesting and fun, is to just go for the metallic finish. The ones that I feel like when you swatch them, it has a shine to it almost. And so I've got some great neutral favorites to tell you about that are like that. And of course you could go colorful too, but what I'm talking, my whole point with this video is it's, you know, a way to take neutral shadow and kind of kick it up a notch basically. So we're sticking with neutral. I've got some high-end and drugstore favorites. I've got powder shadows, cream shadows, and just a couple of palettes I want to point you to if you're wanting like even more color or shade options. I'm going to start out talking about the ones from Hard Candy. And if you keep up with beautybroadcast.net, my blog, I recently blogged about these and swatched the ones I have, and I've just got a growing obsession with these. Anytime I go back to Walmart, I'm like scanning this section and picking up another one, but these are really great. These are baked. These are the Kal-eye-descope, I believe they're called, baked eyeshadow duos. There's some nice neutral combos, and I just really like the way they're put together. You've got one shade that's, you know, deeper, that can be your crease color or smudged under the eye, and then one that can be, you know, on your lid. And I've got to give credit to the person who kind of helped me rediscover these. I was watching one of Lola Marie Seven's videos. Her name's Jessica. She's awesome, one of my favorite YouTubers, and she was using this duo in Peace in one of her recent tutorials. And so I thought, I've got some of those. I need to pull those out again and play with them some more. So this one's great. I'm wearing this one today actually, with this kind of in the inner corner and some of this in the crease, and I also combined this duo in Rush Hour. So these are both really super pretty options. This one's more your classic, you know, champagne and brown neutral. This one's kind of like a rose gold and an even darker brown. So I sort of blended these two throughout my crease, and I really like the effect there. And this is high maintenance, and this one's great. This is like kind of a light silvery color, and then the other shade is kind of like a deep taupe with just a hint of plum. It's very interesting. I like that shade a lot. You can also wear, you know, baked shadows. If you've got any other baked shadows in your collection, Laura Geller, Milani, these, you can wear them wet and they will look even more like shiny. Another nice one that I like from the drugstore, and I just kind of like this whole line of shadows, but it's the Rimmel Glam eyes, and this one's called Backstage, and this is a really great metallic taupe color, kind of like one-step eyeshadow. If you really just want a quick look, put like one pretty metallic kind of mid-tone shade like this all over your lid, and it pops. It's pretty. Maybelline Eye Studio in Caffeine Rush. Love this, love this. For girls who love kind of the cool taupe colors on their eye, I mean, think of like this type of shade just kind of worked into a palette with some comparable colors. The shade right up at the top actually does have some sort of sparkly glitter in it, but the rest are totally that metallic finish. They're so pigmented, they're so great. I also love the Eye Studio shadows that are in this kind of a format here. I think they're just really good quality, and they are comparable in texture and finish to the Lancome Color Design palette. This is from NYX, and this is the trio in Golden, Rust, and Walnut Bronze. This is more of the warm side of metallic. So this is totally gold, you know, really golden color. This, you know, you may not consider this so much neutral, but I love warming up a look with kind of a cranberry type color, and you can kind of blend it up in this area, right up on your brow bone, and it looks gorgeous. And then you've got kind of a classic kind of medium brown shade there. So we've talked about taupes and warm colors and goldeny shades, but for a smoky silver eye, charcoal type eye, I really like Don't Steal My Thunder from Wet n Wild. The silver here is the most metallic. The black is a little bit more of, or charcoal is kind of more shimmery, and then the pearly shade here is a nice highlight. So it's kind of a variety of finishes in one, but this is by far the most metallic, the silver shade, which makes it all kind of work together. They're not all equally metallic, but that's really nice for kind of a smoky look. Now for cream eyeshadows, I'm really critical with cream eyeshadows. You're seeing more and more products coming out now that can last on their own, and so that's the way all these are that I'm going to talk about. And first is, of course, the Color Tattoo and Bad to the Bronze. This is from Maybelline, and this is a wonderful metallic bronzy color. Put some of this just with your finger on your eye, on each eye, kind of blend it up through the crease, and you're done. So it's really nice, and this is extremely long wearing. Also, Essence has a cream eyeshadow. This is the Stay All Day Long Lasting Eyeshadow. I have it in Glammy Goes To, and this is a really nice, look how reflective that is. It's like, don't look right at it. But it's kind of a goldeny shade is how this comes off in a swatch or on your eye. And one word of advice for when you're blending out a cream shadow, like get some on your finger, and if you're feeling like you're having trouble blending it, kind of warm it up between another finger and then go to put it on your eye. Makes it go on a little bit easier. Finally, kind of the gold standard for me in terms of these long-wearing shadows. I don't know if I've done a video about long-lasting cream shadows without mentioning how great the Mally Evercolor shadow sticks are, because these are just my ideal. They're my ideal for staying power. They are my ideal for packaging, and just the quality of the colors are beautiful. These are in stick form, so you just draw them right on. They're not too wide of a stick, so you maintain, even as you use them, you know, you maintain sort of a tip going on there, if you know what I mean. It doesn't get too flat on you. But one that I love is Champagne, and you might think, oh, well, that's kind of a light color to be metallic, but light colors can be great metallic shades too. And this one, I'm actually wearing that around the inner corner of my eye for that brightness there, and I love it. And then another one that I used as sort of a base to this look with the Hard Candy shadows is Bronze. And this is absolutely the epitome of gorgeous rose gold shadow. Kind of gave it a very warm tone by using this as a base, but these can absolutely be worn on their own, just like the Color Tattoo and the Stay All Day. A couple of palettes that I just want to point out to you that I think have really great selections of metallic shades. First off, the Naked palette. The original Naked, I mean, there are some nice metallics in the Naked too, but I think my favorite, because this is all about my favorites, is this one. I think there are a lot that give you a really nice shiny look. Sidecar is one of them, Half Baked. Smog can even give you sort of a metallic look as well. So, I mean, they're just different ones that have that great shine to them. Coastal Scents does have a whole palette dedicated to metallic shadows, and it's going to give you some colors as well, a lot of colors actually. You can see tons of warm, you know, pinks and purples and plums, and then you've got a lot of neutrals as well. So if you're really into this and you want to just have the full gamut of shades that do have that metallic shine, definitely check out the Metal Mania palette from Coastal Scents. I kind of had set this aside for a while, pulling it out now since my obsession has been rekindled, I guess, with metallic colors, but it really is a pretty look on your lids. Sometimes when you've got that little bit lighter pop of something on your eyelid or something a little bit shiny or interesting, it can almost make your lashes stand out a little bit more on top of it. If you are dealing with a lot of wrinkles or a lot of wrinkly areas around your eye, be very careful with the metallic shadows. I wouldn't even really suggest using them, you know, out in here if you're dealing with a lot of heavy wrinkles. I just think it can be a little bit too much. It can actually accentuate those areas. But if you're fairly smooth, this can be a nice way to go. And like I said, it's just about taking neutral shadows and kicking it up a notch. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and let me know what your favorites are as well. Bye, guys.